Now we're in for a sweet treat or two today. Shane Smith is taking over the kitchen for the morning.
Indeed, Shane. What have we got first?
Morning, guys.
Sweet treats.
2 sweet treats today. We thought we'd go all out.
Yes, but you're starting with
A strawberry and rhubarb galette. I said I'd go with strawberry first. Strawberry and rhubarb galette. So basically, galette is it's a fancy name for a free-form kind of a tart.
Okay.
So a posh tart.
Gotcha.
my abiding memory of rhubarb is my late mother, God bless her. We grew rhubarb out in the back garden, and she used to cook it and cook it. And
cook it.
Cook it. And I've never been a fan of sort of hot fruit, you know, like an apple tart, that. But I am open to.
It needs to be sweetened up a bit.
It does. It's quite tart now. We're in the perfect kind of season for rhubarb at the moment, so we're getting like the first of the seasons. You can see here, this is just really light. The colour is gorgeous. As the kind of depending on the type of rhubarb you have, the season goes on, it gets a little bit harder, a little bit more woody, so you can use for jam. So this time of year is absolutely lovely. So I'm just going to show you how to make the pastry really quickly. So what we have in here already is some flour, some sugar, some butter. So we just rub that together until it kind of resembles breadcrumbs, okay? So that's what you're looking for. So we're going to enrich this up.
A nice sandy texture there.
Nice sandy texture indeed.
Yeah, sandy, yeah.
So is the technical term. We're pouring in a little bit of water here, and we just keep mixing it until it all comes together. So basically, this is a real crumbly, textured dough, because when you bake it and then it cools down, sometimes pastry can be quite hard to get in and to break. So this one here is lovely. It's really nice. It holds really well after about an hour or so if the tart lasts that long. So as you can see
Not
here,
around here it won't, Shane.
An hour.
Straight off the hot tray.
Yeah.
You see here, all comes together. So what you do is you just keep kneading it until it forms a nice ball. Put that into the fridge, wrap it up in cling film.
Is that a short pastry?
Yeah, exactly. So there's,
okay.
it's the egg yolk basically what's bind and the water binds it together, so there's not too much. Chill that down for about an hour until it rests.
Okay.
And then you're left with the dough here, okay?
Voila.
Voila, just like that. What we're going to do now is just roll this out. It's like a baton, actually. I was buying this in the
It looks like
shop
a police baton
Yeah,
from the 1940s, isn't it?
The girl in the shop was like, would you like a bag? I was like, please.
James Cagney movies.
Yeah. Why I oughta.
Top of the world, man.
Fancy walking around Stephen's Green with this. So
No.
we keep rolling this out here until you get a nice kind of circle. Keep dusting with flour if it's sticking. So the best part about this is there's no worrying about lining tart rings. There's no cleaning that up afterwards as well. So you're going to put the filling in here and then basically fold the edge of the pastry around that.
It looks
kind
quite
of
rustic.
It is exactly agricultural. You can kind of.
All about that. All
It's
about rustic.
yeah, exactly.
I don't often hear that term when it comes to food, is it? Very agricultural, actually. Yeah.
Yes. Tell the chef I thought it was agricultural.
So you can go any kind of toppings and fillings here,
This is
really.
the best part about this, depending what's in season. So you can go at the moment, obviously rhubarb. You can go just with plain berries if you wanted. Apples is really nice.
Pears or
Pears,
something.
yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, I suppose. Pears.
Whatever.
That put me back in my place. Yeah, well, if you're into that kind of thing.
Little tip.
Meanwhile, we're having rhubarb.
Yeah, big weirdo.
Tip here: don't try and put the filling in when it's on the
whatever.
table. I've lost him. So Tommy, basically, when you're making this at home here, you roll it onto your tray, okay? So have your line tray, because if you start to fill it and then try to lift it onto the tray, it's an absolute nightmare, okay? So when you're putting in the filling, depending if you want to put in pears or whatever you're putting in,
As
just
opposed to the devil's food here, yeah.
strain off as much as the kind of juice as you can.
Is that the natural juice?
This is,
Rhubarb,
yeah. So I've just basically cooked this down really, really slowly with a little bit of water and a pinch of sugar, because it's still a little bit sharp. But that's the
Beautiful
juice.
colour, isn't it?
Gorgeous. But again, this is forced rhubarb, so it's the first of the season. It's really, really nice.
Forced rhubarb.
So it's kind of covered, so it grows in the dark.
Oh,
so
very
when it's
good.
really
So
tender.
Rhubarb grows really easily, doesn't it?
It does.
Anywhere.
I think when you're growing it initially, you have to let it grow for a year or two and let it die down and let it grow back up again until it's strong enough.
My granny used to make rhubarb tarts and rhubarb jam, because this is a patch of rhubarb.
Nice.
Yeah, it just kept going.
Yeah.
So we're just going to throw in some strawberries here on top.
The strawberries, kind of the sweetness of the strawberries.
Exactly, balances out. So what I meant to say as well is lovely if you want to even put a little bit of zest of orange or lemon into the pastry is really good as well. So what we're doing here now is
Would that
literally...
work with pears, would it?
It wouldn't work with pears, no.
No.
Definitely not. Blue cheese.
What do you got against
no,
pears?
Devil's fruit. So we're going
Pears! You see, bringing rhubarb in here. Fruit wars have started.
just like
In defence of Simon, Shane, pears are a perfectly acceptable fruit.
Yeah, thank
just
you.
they're
Thank
kind
you,
of-
Thomas.
Sorry, I had to stick up for my
Flower,
boy there.
meow
like
colleague.
pears and avocados. I've just
Comes in
have
here.
such issues.
Comes in here with his Hawaiian
There's
shirt.
Cava notions.
With a Hawaiian luau shirt. A laka haka.
Slagging off pears.
So what we've done here is folded it around. So we've encased the filling in there, and we're just going to brush it with egg wash. That's going to give it a lovely golden brown colour when we bake it off. And basically what you're going to do then, it's up to you here. What I like to do is if you have a bit of semolina knocking around the house, or a bit of porridge oats, or depending, you know what I mean, what you have.
Lovely texture in the
It's
finished
really nice.
pastry.
Gives it a lovely little kind of crumb as well.
And is it a short enough baking time, Shane?
This takes a little bit of time. This one, 180 for about 35 minutes
All
or
right,
so.
okay.
Because you want, again, you're not really cooking the actual filling. It's already cooked. It's just more the pastry itself you want to brown.
Okay.
So I'm going to clean this off here. And then what we have is one that we've prepared earlier.
Great.
So as you can see there, really nice. As I said, let it rest when it comes out of the oven.
Are we serving with whipped cream?
A little bit of whipped cream, I think, is nice. Keep it simple enough. You know, we put a little blob on top.
Sounds good. Strawberries, cream, rhubarb.
What more do you want?
I am going to try this, Tom.
I love it.
And then none of
You're a rhubarb fan, aren't you?
I'm a big rhubarb fan, yeah. Talk a lot of it.
We were talking a lot about rhubarb today. We talked a little bit too much about rhubarb, but not enough about pears.
Right.
Right.
So
You
you can tuck
the
in.
whole
Do
thing,
you
or
want
do we
me
need a knife?
to? Oh no, you can just cut into it. It should be, as you can see here,
There you go. Oh, it's nice and crumbly.
nice and soft pastry then
Let's
as
get a bit
well.
of rhubarb there.
Tommy's going in
bit
for
of
it.
cream.
Is this going to burn my mouth now?
No, it should. But maybe. We'll see.
Oh, it's
Here's
a
Russian
Russian
roulette.
roulette. Rhubarb roulette.
Are we good?
That's a very approving nod there from Mr. Martin. Shane, looks delicious.
No
I'm going to
problem at all.
taste
Lovely.
rhubarb for the first time in
hint
about
of-
25 years.
Sour and sweet hint.
Yeah, exactly. It's here we go.
Absolutely
amazing.
delicious. What do you got
Thank
next?
you. We have a cinnamon bun cake coming up next
marvellous.
because one bun isn't enough.
With
One
no
bun is
pears.
never enough.
No pears.
You can
Fine.
find this morning's recipe on Sunday AM's Facebook page.
Now, up next, we'll be looking at a new initiative that aims to promote liver health. See you soon.